Let's first talk about psychologically how it will cause you to binge. Let's say, for example, this actually happened to me one time. When I was living in Michigan for a couple of years, by the way, I still do, really love donuts, especially glazed donuts. Well, when I was living in this place in Michigan, in Lansing, Michigan, we lived above a bakery. And so we could smell that bakery every morning when we woke up. And it just made my saliva glands go crazy. And I started going down on a regular basis, getting a donut or a maple bar or something. It just smelled so incredible. Well, then after a while, I didn't even realize it until one day I saw a picture of myself, and it looked like my cheeks, like I was a squirrel storing nuts for the winter. And I go, wow, I gotta totally cut that out. So I decided I wasn't going to have any more donuts at all, and that was fine for a little while. But the longer I went, the more that smell drove me crazy and drove me crazy. And then finally, I decided, okay, I'm just going to go down and buy a few donuts. I'm just going to eat one a day. Well, that didn't happen. That tasted so good that I binged. I ate the whole box. I couldn't stop. And that's what we mean when if there's foods that we really like. Now, again, I shouldn't have a donut every day. I shouldn't have junk food every day. But if there's something that I enjoy, I should have it every once in a while. Even more importantly is the physical deprivation. If there's foods that your body needs and it doesn't get, it will crave those foods. And then when you do get them, you will binge again. And this is a key component to why you do not have a diet based on deprivation, because eventually you will binge. Most people just don't have the discipline to not. And physically, your body is craving it so much. They did one study with just little kids who were biting their fingernails a lot. They didn't have the habit of it, like some people end up getting the habit of it. But they started biting their nails and found out that when they deprived these kids of calcium, that they would start biting their nails to try and get some calcium. Again, your body is craving certain foods. Now, most diets are set up for that purpose. And people that have diet plans, they know this. They know the psychology of the human body and the physiological of the human body and how you will eventually binge and your metabolism will slow down. And so they devise diet plans to feed off of this that we've just talked about. So yeah, you're going to lose weight fast, but then it will mess your system up so much that eventually you'll binge and you're going to gain even more weight. And we call that losing weight, gaining weight, which most American diets are based on. We call it yo-yo dieting.